This news update is brought to you by
AgroFest 2014, encouraging entrepreneurship through innovative agriculture. Box offices, the Barbados Agricultural Society, Cape Shepherd, Broad Street, all Supercenter stores, the Costa Manning stores, Fontebelle, Warren, Spearhead and Sheraton. Clear Vision Optical, 11 Pine Road, Belleville in St. Michael. Roberts Manufacturing Feed Store, Laura Estate in St. George. Waterworld Pet Shop, Jordan's Complex, Spikestown in St. Peter. Barbados' biggest exhibition and getting bigger. Be there.
This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Tuesday, February the 25th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Barbados' international financial services sector is facing a major loss in revenue. The Canadian government has announced tax proposals which officials say could force some locally based foreign companies to shut down. Wayne Lovell, leader of tax practice at KPMG, says if the measures are approved, they will hurt the Barbados economy.
The international financial services sector is the second largest contributor to our economy. Although tourism is the number one, a lot of people who come here to do business with the international financial services sector are also counting in your tourism numbers. So we don't know, maybe it is the number one. So if there's a decrease of contribution from this sector, it will have a tremendous effect on us, not only with corporate tax, but then you have individual taxes from the individuals who are employed, and then you have the spin-off, the rental of houses. Directors come here for business meetings, the filling up of restaurants, the rental of cars. It just keeps going on and on. This is the concern.
On to other news now. The 70-year-old woman who was missing since Saturday has been found dead. Police say the body of Mildred Viola Wilkinson of Jury Road, Bridgefield in St. Thomas was discovered this morning in the Bridgefield community. The body was positively identified by family members. A consultant at the QEH says officials at the facility are not shying away from their treatment of dialysis patients by moving to decentralize the service. Nephrologist Dr. Lisa Bell says satellite clinics, which are being used in first world countries, will reduce pressure on the island's tertiary health care facility.
Acute care for very ill patients who still need to be monitored very closely by physicians will be done primarily in the hospital. But for patients who are quite stable, and this is just part of their routine, patients actually can put their needles in themselves and set up their machines and perform dialysis on their own. And this can be done in a satellite unit. And the benefit is it takes a lot of that pressure off of the hospital.
Dr. Bell made the comments during a handover of a new state-of-the-art continuous renal replacement therapy machine to the QEH. And about an hour later, the QEH received another piece of equipment, this time from the League of Friends of the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Consultant physician in the Department of Medicine, Dr. Mike Krimholz, says the new ECG machine will play a critical role in diagnosing cardiac attacks and managing acutely ill patients.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
In the region now, the president of Suriname has threatened to expel the U.S. ambassador to the country. President Daisy Boutesier says the action will be taken if the American diplomat cannot give a suitable reason why he is interfering in the internal affairs of the Dutch-speaking state. He claimed that the diplomat has been trying to obstruct next year's general elections. Internationally now, a Canadian doctor has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for sexually assaulting 21 sedated patients. The 65-year-old anesthesiologist is said to have abused the women between the ages of 25 and 75 while they were in his care. The victims testified that they were conscious at the time but were unable to move. The Superior Court Justice David McCombs said the doctor's reprehensible conduct must be condemned in the strongest terms. That's been the 6 p.m. update. Join us again at 7 in the morning. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Stay tuned. The Business Minute is up next.
The Business Minute is brought to you by...
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.
This is the Barbados Today Business Minute for Tuesday, February 25th, 2014. I'm Vic Fernandez. Despite sluggish economic recovery, operators of First Caribbean International Bank are cautiously optimistic about the Barbados market and could be expanding the operations here. Chief Executive Officer Rick Parkhill says the bank is already seeing improvements in the non-performing loans portfolio and continues to place emphasis on retail banking. The financial institution recently opened its $10 million Warren's Banking Center, beefing up its product offerings. Although not giving details, Parkhill says depending on how well that state-of-the-art facility performs, then it could be replicated at other locations across the island. Just over 9 months after setting up operations in Barbados, Flow is reporting a healthy appetite for its products. And Managing Director Niall Sheehy says the company is about to introduce new offerings to satisfy the growing demand of residents and businesses. The company is expected to invest in excess of $70 million over the next 2 years and to fill about 60 new positions in the middle of this year, bringing the total staff complement to about 260 full-time workers and 40 contractors. The jobs of the 90 workers at Cost You Less appear to be safe for now. Senior Manager Craig Cole says the Welch's store has no intentions of cutting staff even in these tough economic times. The company this weekend launched a 5-week first anniversary celebration, which will feature giveaways and special days for women, men, and children. And now for today's financial tip. Whether it's a credit card or line of credit you have to access, less is better. Try not to use up more than 75% of your available credit limit. That was the Barbados Today Business Minute. I'm Vic Fernandez. Join us again on Thursday. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook for more business and news.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.